I was muted. Let's start this over. Hey, hey, hey. How y'all are? It's Cajun Coin Hunter, a.k.a. Boudreaux. How y'all are today? Johnny Best is up over here. He's on the side of me.
Hey guys, how are y'all?
So, hey, Pudding Tang, Boogie Landry, what's going on? Boogie, boogie. We gotta, it's past my bedtime, trying to stay awake for a minute to catch y'all live. There you go, Pudding Tang. Wow, at 9 o'clock? Oh, yeah, wait a minute. You right around that timeline. Y'all right around that timeline. Okay, I gotta get on my YouTube channel. Be right back. And I got to. What's up, Mike Wolf? What's happening? And I gotta pop out my chat. I didn't do that a while ago. I was trying to find some special tools in my electronics, of my electronics workbench, and I did find them. Mater, what's going on, brother? How you doing? All right, I got my live chat popped out. I got it next to my StreamYard now. I can see what's going on both ends of the world. In my StreamYard chat and my YouTube chat. What's going on, brother Wolf? How you doing? Yeah, like I was saying before I found out I was muted, uh, we got a big Mackie over here. It's a big 8-channel mixing board. It's got an amp built in. And I think we can run the whole band with this one Friday. Because my buddy Whitney do say he's got an 8-channel mixing board, but it doesn't have any power in it. Doesn't have an amp. This one has an amp built in. I don't know. It's 1200 watt, 600 watts per channel. So it's a 1200 watt. And I looked on the inside of it earlier. It's got some amplifiers in it. Man, this thing's got a bunch of big, huge transistors in it. Oh, and Missy's on the other end. Andrew O'Neill, what's going on? How you are? Hey, Mike, Wolf, you want to come up here on the panel? I'll send you a link if you want. We're going to have some company up here. Well, Johnny's over here on the side of me. We're going to have the camera angled here in a couple of minutes at the board. I thought we could do this in a couple of hours, but we probably can once we get all the knobs off of this thing. It's got 100-something knobs on it. No, it doesn't have that many. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's got 56 knobs. 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63. It's got 63 knobs and a bunch of screws and stuff because that front panel does have to come off. So there's a bunch of screws on the mics that have to come off. Yeah, those got to come off. For sure, those got to come off. So there's around about 65 or 70 knobs to come off. They come off real easy, though. Oh, you was going live tonight, Mater? I didn't know. No, you were live the other night, or you was live with us the other night or something. Hey, Miss Jessica Poulin, how you doing, Shy? Comment ça va, soir? Ça va? I didn't know you was going live tonight, Mater. I don't know who goes live now. I think Everyday Opportunity, man, he goes live almost every night, I think. He's doing half roll hunts now instead of and then he does the weekend thing. What's the name of it? Hey, Miss Andrea, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing good, Miss Jessica. Merci, merci. CW Silva, what's up? Okay, Mike, not a problem. I'm gonna wait a few minutes, about 10 minutes. At the 10-minute mark, we'll turn the camera around. I try to go live on Mondays and Wednesdays. Oh, okay. Gotcha, Mater. I was watching a video early on small town machine shop. And Mater, I don't know if you remember me talking about that big metal shaper in Johnny's shop, that big one that looked like an EMD diesel engine. Well, Small Engine Workshop has a smaller version of that one. That one's belt driven. The one Small Town got. Johnny's got the one with the 3-phase motor built in on it. So it's going to be bigger. At a step toe shaper. And I was asking him if he wanted to sell it earlier. I said, well, with all the people I know that's got machine shops on YouTube, I said, somebody asked me the other night if he had wanted to sell it, but and I forgot to ask Johnny about it. But I don't know. I didn't get an answer from him yet. If he gets enough, a decent enough offer, he'll probably get rid of it. If somebody have to come get it though. There's no way you're gonna ship that on a UPS truck. It weighs more than the truck.
I'm telling you.
Thing must weigh about, I don't know. You'd have to get a huge forklift to get it out of there.
Oh yeah.
It took a huge forklift to get it in there. Got a MS62 3-cent nickel the other day. Go ahead, Boogie. Boy, you doing good at them coin shops, little buddy. Yeah, Mike and Andrea Wolf meet Mater's Workshop. He's a buddy of mine on the small engine side of my in the small engine YouTube community. I've been knowing Mater for quite some time. I've been on the small engine community for I don't know, 8 years, 9 years. I've been on YouTube. Been in small engines on. I've been knowing all them small engine guys on there.
Hello, Miss Andrea.
Everything's for sale. Depends on how much money. Yeah, depends on how many people you can come get to pick up on that children. Yeah, Andrew. Yeah, told me you got those CCs graded. You said you didn't quite get the grade you wanted. Oh, thank you, Andrew. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I got a 64cc, got MS63. And 82cc with a die class, got MS62. Yeah. Is he the world's fastest backwards mower? I don't know. A lot of riders you got nowadays, you can't mow in reverse. You can, but you got to press a certain button. Otherwise, if you put it in reverse with the blades on, the engine will die out. You got a sensor on there.
Saw a backwards Ford truck the other day on YouTube.
Yeah, no doubt. Boy, that was wicked. A backwards Ford pickup truck. You drove it backwards. I mean, the guy just put the engine in the bed, right below the bed, ran the differential on the backside, put the front end under where the rear end goes, and turned the seats around, the dashes up against the back window of the truck, and you actually driving this thing, you are facing the back window of this Ford pickup. And it's on YouTube. Just look up backwards Ford pickup. I forgot whose channel it was on, but it'll show up more than likely. Still about 900 for the pair. Hey, that ain't bad, Andrew. Yeah, that ain't bad. Since they graded, yeah. Since they graded, there's no question about the grade. Now, did you go with PCGS or did you go with NGC? Oh, CW search it. Mater said he was the fastest backwards driver on the movie Cars. Mike Wolf said, yeah, I saw that truck on YouTube. Miss Andrews says hello to anybody she missed. There's Gleason. Okay, not a problem. Yeah, I sent you a link, Gleason. Still waiting on Mike Wolf's answer. Kenneth Goodson's in the house. What's up, Kenneth? Yeah, you was up there with us last night on the Silver Keys channel. I was live on the panel and Kenneth was in the chat. They did a couple of giveaways last night. I almost jumped in on that giveaway. Almost. But my money's a little funny, so I wasn't going to have enough to ship the stuff out. Okay, not a problem, Mike. Crystal Land Sky, hello. We're doing good, Kenneth. We're fixing to jump into this amplifier mixing board head. We call them heads for short. I've got to take off about 65 knobs and unscrew 1, 2, 4, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21. About 24 quarter-inch mic jack nuts.
Boogie says that 3-cent nickel has a slight dark flash on the reverse.
Oh, wow. Okay. Not bad. Is it already graded, Boogie? Oh, it's not going to be too bad, Kenneth. I got my special tools out off my electronic bench because they got some real tiny T5, T6s screws to take that front panel off. Yeah, NGC. Oh, okay. Coin World. How you doing, Coin World? Hey, which Coin World? How come you blocked KK? I didn't block KK. I just seen KK on not long ago. I was on a panel where last night or night before last. That's me.
Oh,
That's me knocking.
I didn't know.
Morgan prices have spiked in price lately. Well, that's good, Andrew. Coin World. I did not block anybody. Guess who's in Texas with us, Cajun? Mowers and blowers. What's going on, mowers and blowers? Good to see you in here. Let me see. Guess who's in Texas with us? Well, give me a hint. Is he from the East Coast? You talking to me, Mater? I don't know of any pictures. I probably had left the panel by the time he showed him. Miss Deborah. Oh, your daughter. You mean your daughter, Deborah? Hey, AZ Coins. What's going on, bud? If I'm not mistaken, that's the daughter they're talking about. But she was in Missouri. Missouri. Yes, sir. She's doing good. Very few seizures. Just a small one here and there. Okay. Yeah, I thought so. Cajun, this is KK. And yes, no, you're not blocked on my channel. KK, Coin World. It's hot. Yeah. I can imagine. It was hot over here today. I can imagine Arizona. No, KK, you're not blocked. Okay. Because I seen you the other night. Seen you in chat and all that. If I see you in chat, you're not blocked. Well, I didn't block you anyway. Let me see. What's this? Oh, yeah. Oh, Mater, look in my description box right below in there. You'll see my email. You'll find it a lot quicker than me having to type it. Oh, I can't check right now. I will check. 109 degrees in Kingman, Arizona.
Damn, I can imagine.
That's where Andrew's at.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's up in the high desert up there.
But it gets hot every year like that over there.
Oh, yeah. Well, when I was in Tucson, one year it hit, well, I was there 2 summers, but one summer it got to 109, 110, something like that, or maybe a little more.
Uh-huh.
Deborah Horler. Hello, welcome, Deborah. Oh, that's Miss Deborah. Okay. That's Miss Deborah. Finding in a gold, where you at, Andrew? Yeah, he's up in the gold basin up there. He's got a claim up there. Andrew's got a huge claim up in the gold basin.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it takes 4-wheel drives and 4-wheelers to get to his stuff.
Uh-huh.
You better have a good 4-wheel drive
Yeah.
and plow through all of that stuff. He helped me appraise some Lord stamps a few months back. I think I remember that, Kenneth. I think he had sent me some pictures of them. Rich Cali, what's going on, bud? How you doing? Rich Cali's another big-time coin collector. All right, Coin World. Y'all have a good night. I'll check on that. Mike, indeed, but I'm playing down in Prescott, Lynx Creek area until temps drop. Oh, okay. Yeah, Mike Wolf put his daughter Deborah's YouTube link in. Anybody wants to go subscribe to her. '89 in our part of Texas. Yeah, it was about 94 outside today, huh? 94, 95.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sent silver keys to one of those Lord stamps. Crystal Inn, south of Dallas. Yeah, that's where Andrew is at, south of Dallas. Mike Wolf got the channel up in there. Check out this channel. Got a link up on it. Lynx Creek pay dirt bags for sale soon. Getting good gold down there. Damn. Andrew, is that that's not in the gold basin, is it? Is that part of your claim that you got already, or is that a different area, Andrew? Well, we've been 20 minutes into this. I think we're gonna start. We're gonna point the camera toward the mixing board, the head as we call it, and we're gonna start pulling knobs off, taking some little tiny screws out, and then we gotta see about those nuts for the quarter inch high impedance mic jacks, because they got the low impedance mic jacks and the low impedance, and it makes a difference. If you plug a low impedance mic into a high impedance, it just don't mix right. Check your email. Okay, sure will. Let me do that. Primary. Right. Wow, that thing looks like it got beat up pretty good. But what beat it up, I don't know. 1980 something. Yeah, to me that looks like post mint damage to me. Uh, Almost at first, it almost looked like a cud at first, but that that looks to me, because those edges are fat. Uh, right there where it says United States of AMER, right in that area of AMER, that right there is real flat.
Hammer's there and a little further up on the left.
Yeah, and above it's right around the mint mark and all that.
Yeah.
That's where that of America is going to be at, and then above the BE is going to be that small area on the bottom of the quarter, where in the ARTE of quarter. Yeah, something. If that happened in the mint, which I kind of doubt it, uh, boy, that would be a good one for the coin Q&A panel right there. I don't know if the Q&A panel still runs. Are they still running that on Mondays or what? I forgot, because I'm mostly on Big T's on Mondays. I forgot about the Q&A. Okay, oh, I got to get back in my stream yard. Okay. I don't delete pictures that have to do with coins, Mater. So I'm gonna keep those pictures, and I'm gonna find out if the Q&A is still up. With Paula Bloom is usually the host of it, and they have a panel of it, coin coin guys that uh, that they look at the pictures, evaluate, and then give you their opinions on the coin. And all these guys are, mostly experts, or been collecting for a long time and know just about what happens to coins, like garage shop, like vice jobs, as we call them. When somebody has one that has another coin printed on it or something, well, now that's called a clash. They do have mint clash coins, but people try to homemade a clash coin, but you can always tell it's a vice job. Always. Oh, yep. The Q&A is still going. Okay. Because I hadn't seen them around, but like I said, I'm usually on Big T's Monday nights. Let me see. CW, is it still on Monday nights? I'll have to check. because I'm not getting any notifications. In fact, I had forgot about it for a little while since, Ken Peavy died. Man, it's like, that kind of got to me when Ken died. It was almost like a brother to me. We looked alike, too. We looked like twins. When I shaved this off right here, and I take my hat off, man, there's Ken Peavy's twin brother. So I've got to take my hat off when I say that name. Rest in peace, Ken. Yeah, when Ken died, that kind of took the wind out of me a little bit. Let me see here. All right, we're fixing to move this camera. All right, Miss Andrea. (1986). Oh, yeah, that's Miss Crystal. Okay. Yeah, that's Mater's better half. We think it's 1986. Yeah, Miss Crystal. Okay. I didn't get it at first. Yeah, Andrew, I'm just a professor too, and you got lucky enough to win one of the big shows before he passed away. I remember when you won that big show. You was ecstatic. 20 to 23 carat really pops out in the pan. I guess so. Yeah, let CW look at it too. That's my buddy over in Lake Charles, Louisiana. CW. He's a car mechanic. I think he's a Kia or something like that. Kia, Nissan, one of them, Hyundai, whatever them foreign cars are. Yeah, vice job would be incuse where a true class will be raised. That's a fact, Jack. Cyclops, what's going on, Steve Rice? I gotta hit the Sherry Ward stream in a minute. Have to show some support. There you go. I didn't know Miss Sherry Ward was live tonight. And I forgot to get with her during the spring for some morel mushrooms. Man, I've been wanting to eat me some morels. Try some. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He was a good host on the Big Show. Yeah, he was the host on the Big Show. But he had Miss Paula. He had a co-host on there every now and then. Usually it was Miss Paula. Oh, it was Kia. Okay, CW. Gotcha, Chris. Yeah, I just had a good friend just went to his funeral not long ago, a couple of weeks ago, not even a month ago. Used to come to my card games on Wednesdays. But Johnny used to be there too. Oh, that's right. Phil won that thing too. Yeah. Dirty Laundry. Yeah. I remember that too. All right. We're going to switch this camera over and we're going to start doing some work on it. Uh, it was supposed to be in and out in one afternoon over here, but it seems like it might spend the night on the table. It might. And we'll finish it up tomorrow. So let me move this camera, see if I can get a good view. Got food on the table. Whoa, there's an alien. Take your visor off, Johnny. Johnny got him a haircut.
I have to use that visor to see the screen on the computer.
All right. There's that head. It's a big one. See if I can pan out. I can't. I ain't got enough wire. Yeah, I got enough wire, but it's all jammed up underneath stuff. I got it, Johnny. That's fine. Don't worry about that. Oh well. There we go.
Sorry. Knocked all your medicine down.
No, that's some screw bottle and some of the screws in here. All right. if I can get back enough. Yeah, there's that monster right there. Back. That's not a big one. I used to run sound with a 40 channel mixing board with separate amps in it though. It was the flat type. All right, we're gonna be working on them knobs. Let's go ahead and take these off. You can put your hand, start on top, Johnny. There we go. We're gonna put them in a Mardi Gras cup. Mardi Gras. I did take the whole thing out, but the there's a huge printed circuit board behind there. Behind there, there's a huge circuit board with everything soldered to it, and it got huge ribbon cables going to the main network inside the case. So this is the way we got to get to the knob, and we're seeing if we can actually get to them like this to actually find the access points to the variable resistors in there to get spray in there. Because a lot of knobs on certain things are sealed. Like on my oscilloscope from my workbench, my oscilloscopes, the knobs are sealed. You got to take them out individually, open them up, and then clean them. And that's a job. That's a huge job just to do one. Because just about the whole scope's got to come apart.
These knobs too.
Zephyr, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, them too. There's one here. I got it.
You got it?
Yeah. Got a dual equalizer band on there. Zephyr, do you do electronics, Jason? Yes, I do. Yeah, that's for Johnny's band. That's Johnny's head right there. That's the one I'm going to be running sound on Friday, I guess. I've not talked to Phil for months. Wow. Yeah, if y'all can, y'all tag me. That way, my name will light up in orange. Uh-oh. Somebody threw a beer. What? Throw a beer? Missy Luquette, somebody throw a beer. It's for the band. We're not having a bad Friday afternoon. We're having a band Friday afternoon. You forgot to put the N in there. CRC 266 is great for cleaning mixer knobs and stuff. Johnny got this. Platinum grade. Let's see, where's the price tag on it?
I got it wrong.
$21.58. They know you wrote it wrong. You got this at DNR. I've got some stuff that costs $25 a can. And for half that amount. Okay, where's my, okay, break out my specialty tools right here.
Those Raphael, it just sat around and collected dust.
Yeah.
Because I haven't used it since the last band I was in.
We know, Missy.
The end.
There's a,
Sorry, guys, I wrote it wrong.
they know.
I wanted to put bad, and it just came out bad.
This kid's like for iPads, notepads, all that stuff. They got everything in here you need for phones and tablets and all of that crap. About $50 pouch right there. Anyway. All right. Here you go, Johnny. Let me move this out of the way because I sure don't want that to spill nowhere. Okay. That one, that one. Got one there, one there, one there, one there.
Yeah, one here.
Yeah, they got them all over. Okay, let me catch up with chat. That looks like it'll work, but a few dollars, yeah. Yes, yep, that'll work. It's safe for all plastic circuit, printed circuit boards, plastics, all that stuff. I might use my stuff though. I've got oh shit, I forgot what it is now. Go see if I can find it. That stuff's about 25 a can. Where is my stuff? See my spray. Here it is. Dion.
Where's my glasses?
Should be right here. You moved all that stuff a while ago. Should be right here. Or did I hand them to you, Johnny? I didn't hand them to you.
I don't know.
I thought I did.
I'm having to do this
Where's my flashlight?
Bayou cat stuff.
Oh, look at left-handed.
Yeah.
Your glasses were right there. I bet you they behind them. Nope.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, they behind the brain.
Mhm.
Look. Lord.
If I can see better
The head.
like this.
Mount Dean, how you doing, Dean? What's going on, bud? Right there. That's some tiny screws. Putting them in there? Okay, good. All right, another one right here. That's what's holding that face plate on. Little bitty T4s. Little bitty suckers. I'm glad I got that set.
Can't believe I'm able to do this left-handed.
You are. Look. Okay, yeah, right. Nope, nope, nope. Right above it, though. Right above it.
Oh, okay.
That was your LED light.
Yeah. That shows you how good I can see.
Okay, look right there. Bottom of the equalizer. In the middle of the equalizer. That should be magnetized, Johnny. If I'm not mistaken. Look between your parameters right there. In between them two, right there.
Oh, okay.
All right, let me catch up with chat.
Go ahead.
Oh, it's just sat up for a while. This used to be Kyle's. This was Kyle's, right?
Yeah, that used to be.
Yeah.
I bought it from college.
Before he passed away, yeah. And some big Marshall speakers, some huge speakers.
And it's been a couple of years since I used it.
It's been about 5 years at least. Okay. That's all Phillips down there. Let's see. We have any more? One right here.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see that.
Well, I don't work on these every day, so I'm not used to it.
Me either.
I ain't worked on one of these in a while, matter of fact.
I found another.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all going to be in a row, lined up. Going to Sipsy Fork. Oh, you mean them little forks with them screws?
I think that's it.
Okay. Well, all right. Now we need the impact driver, and it's not an impact driver like y'all think it is. Actually, it is, but we don't use it. Okay. That's all the low impedance side down there.
Or you know, unscrew all the screws for those.
Well, that needs to come out. All of them need to come out. Ashtray is in the way. They can see that on the screen or not. Who's axing that? Kenny Goodson? Oh, that's that other stuff. Deoxit. Contact cleaner. That deoxit is awesome. Okay, Missy. What is it you guys working on? What's the issue? Oh, Kenny, it's just a head for a band, the mixing board and amp mixed in. The PA setup without the speakers. This is what the band plugs into, and the sound man runs. And it's got an amp built in. Okay. All those screws are out. Okay. Now, these got to come off. All these. That's where them pliers are going to come in handy. They're up there. There. Loosen a little bit. Okay, let me turn this off. Okay, go ahead. Let me catch put those in the cup. Check on chat here. Okay. I want to play in the dirt. I have to head down to Prescott. Oh, okay. Yeah, it just needs cleaning, Kenneth. It might not even need that. We just got a gig Friday, and we don't want to take a chance on having a problem with it. So that's if I run sound Friday. I didn't even go to practice last Friday. We had something else to do. Get about a half a turn on them, Johnny. They loose?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm gonna start them screwing.
They will move you.
Well,
let me go ahead and finish using them all.
you could have started from the other side.
Yeah.
Well, we can tag team it once you get them all loose. Once you break them all, we can tag team. Yes, FIL, that deoxit, that's good stuff.
Yeah, y'all had to go right around and your sister-in-law's new car
Yeah.
Friday. Okay.
All right.
They got washers on them too.
Yeah, I feel them. Okay, those quarter-inch mic jacks ain't going nowhere because they soldered onto a printed circuit board. So it's not like they're gonna be flip-flopping around and we won't be able to get them back in the holes and all that stuff when we go to put this faceplate back on. Well, I'm trying to talk and work at the same time. No, you just type the @ symbol and XE and it will pop up. If you're on a computer, a PC or a laptop. If you're on a phone, it's totally different. Yeah, this thing's probably 15 years old. It's got 1,200 watts of power, though. Each channel has 600 watts. I mean, it's an 8-input channel. You got 8 inputs, but you got 2 output channels. You know, your left channel and your right channel. That's output. And then all your 8 channels get mingled up inside, and then they go out to your speakers. Got a couple of washers left. Okay, well, that washer coming up. That one's off. That one's loose. That one should come right off. And that panel faceplate should come right off.
Damn, that washer's stuck.
Yeah, it is, huh?
Yeah.
It's on the threads. There it is. I got it.
Okay.
Cool. Big old cup full of stuff. Okay, this one needs to come out or no?
I don't know.
That's for tape. Take it off
okay.
anyway. Okay. All right.
I'm gonna let you do that.
Well, yeah, faceplate's coming off because it's, see,
Yeah.
if I can get something in here, I don't want to break my little tool. There we go. Oh,
You still
oh,
don't
we
have-
got a couple of, we got a screw right there.
Yeah. I knew that you had a screw.
Still got one left. Uh-oh. Maybe you turn the other way. Oh, got one right here too. One left.
Okay. Phillips screw.
Oh, you can bet your booty that we took pictures of this. Okay, there we go. Faceplate's off. There's all the tuners and knobs. All that's on a printed circuit board. I just hope that they got access points for cleaning on them. We're gonna look at it here in a little bit. These don't need cleaning. I mean, they could use some spraying, but and then a 1/4-inch plug going in and out. Okay, the access points are all gonna be a boy, and I know we ain't gonna have to take these off.
No, they all
No.
soldered to that board.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. No, we ain't got to take them off. No, I got an access point right here to spray there. I tell you what, that's with all of this stuff. I don't know if y'all can see that.
Tell you what, that ribbon unplugged.
Now you can. Let me see. Let me see. With nice to unplug. No, unplug from right here.
You don't have to unplug that.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, I see the one you're talking about. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna look at it. I can't do the live and look at that at the same time. I gotta see which way that goes in. Oh, okay. It would be nice to have it to come unplugged all the way. All right, we're just gonna leave it right there for now. I just hope I don't have to unsolder each
There's one black,
tuner right here to get to the access behind them.
there's one black wire on that ribbon that goes to the bottom.
Yeah, I see it. But that's with it. That's in the ribbon itself. And you just take a flat screwdriver and push here a little bit, push here a little bit. But watch out. Don't think you can get it with your finger?
No.
Okay. I'll get a screwdriver in a minute.
At that other wire, that's just like somebody added.
Yeah, somebody's been in this before, I can tell. It's got a regular crimp-on connector. That way they didn't have to unsolder it. They cut it instead of unsoldering it. So whoever got in here before to clean it didn't have a soldering iron to move this around like they wanted to.
What you think that wire for? Brown?
More than likely, main, because it's on the ground plane down here.
Uh-huh.
Like, you move the camera toward it. That's your main ground plane. All of this big area, that's all your ground plane on the circuit board. And this ground wire right here goes to the back inside of all of this. There's all the stuff back there. Y'all can see the transistors back there. That's not all of it. There's another 3 rows of them in there. There's 3 more rows below that, down there. So, yeah, this thing's got some power. All right, Mayor. Yeah, I'm fixing to get off of here. Oh, Zapael, I owned a radio shop for 20 plus years. Two-way communications, home audio, all that. Yeah, I'm good at soldering. Oh yeah, I got different type. I've got 4 different types of soldering irons. Cooling off finally down to 100. Yep, that's a cool wave down there. Up there, I mean. Yeah, that makes absolutely no sense. Where having compressed air is also great for cleaning. Yeah, I got that too. I got that too. I got the tuna wash and the lubricant. I got two kinds of deoxit. Make sure to have extra parts left over. Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, you're right. My daddy had a wristwatch that wasn't working. He brought it to the watchman. I don't know if Dada Culin was working on watches at that time or not. But anyway, he brought it to the watchman in town, and he cleaned the watch, whatever, all of it, put the watch back together, and it had two parts left over. And I tiny them parts over in a wristwatch. I mean, that was some tiny work. That guy probably had eye problems all his life. But anyway, yeah, my daddy never had another problem with that watch ever since that. So yeah, when you got parts left over, everything's gonna work out real good. Pammy Jones is in the house. How you doing, Miss Pammy? And she sent over a $5 Super Puff Daddy, a Pammy Puff Daddy cartoon. Yeah, I love her Pammy Puff Daddy. Yeah. 710's in the house. Yeah, but Zephyr, I got the different soldering irons for the different size stuff too. Yeah, when you get and all the different size tips, I got extra inserts too for my soldering iron. They make all kind of inserts for them. That's when you got a good soldering station where you can adjust your temperature too. Thank you, Miss Pammy Jones, very much. Oh yes, she always shows Cajun love all the time. I was on her panel not long ago, a couple nights ago. I want to say 3 or 4 days ago, something like that. Pammy Puff Daddy. Okay. Now let's see. We've been on about an hour. I don't know if I want to go ahead and kill the video, kill the live stream, or leave that like it is and continue with that tomorrow. You going to the radio station tomorrow? Probably so, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably work on this tomorrow then. I was thinking about going to the station tomorrow night. I don't know. Might not. We'll see. I'm rocking a Heiko FX888D and a couple of guns. Okay. Yeah. I think that I got a Heiko. It's I think the 888 is what I got. Or the 9 series. I think I got the 9 series. The one right above that one. I like that. I think the 888 is the one I wanted, and they didn't make them anymore. I think they're out of production, if I'm not mistaken. But you're looking at a $200-something unit. $300 for a Heiko. Or Hako. Some people pronounce it Hako. It depends on what channel you go to. I think EBV blogs. I think he pronounces it Hako, if I'm not mistaken. And he's got a old Hako EVV. He's got an old unit. And he tried out the Chinese fakes, stuff like that. And he's like, yeah, how them Australians talk. Yeah, it's, for the money you pay for it, if you're going to do a little bit of soldering at a time, yeah, it's worth 30 or 40 bucks, you know, yeah, like that. And he's like, yeah, it's got a decent transformer. If you can get a good Heiko one to go with it to plug into the control unit, you got something good. So I'm not Japanese, so you can say it however you want. Go ahead, Zaphael. Kenneth said, I'm good at dripping solder all over the place. Good luck on the project, Cajun. Safe travels, everyone. Oh, you heading out, Kenneth? All right, bud. Oh no, there's no. If I take it apart, I can get it back together. Believe me. Working condition too. I got a lot of time and experience under my belt. I made some good money in electronics business. I did, but I lost my lease on the building, so that's the reason I got out of it. Somebody outbid me, and about 5 or 6 months later, well, I started another business, so they asked me to come back, lease the building, because that person that outbid me never showed up, never opened up a business. So I'm like, nope, sorry. Heiko in my business is a strain relief for 1,000-volt DC to solar inverters. There you go. Yeah, it's spelled Hakko. Or Hakko. Yeah, that you're right, Zaphael. Well, I'll tell you what, Zaphael, this one here has SMD on it also. Watch right. Let's get to the gist of the matter right there. Yeah, there's a lot of SMD all up right here. That's all SMD, surface mount device. And it takes some very small pencil irons to get to that. Stick your tongue to the black and red wires. There you go. While it's plugged in, get the shock of your life. Yeah, when I got it out of the business about 25 years ago, SMD on two-way radios had been in for about, on certain stuff, certain name brands, SMD wasn't out yet. But the boards were getting small and the parts were getting smaller. And a lot of the stuff now on the same stuff I used to work on, a lot of it is SMD. So in 25 years, this electronics technology has changed a lot. And they make it harder for the technician to work on without specialized equipment. The only thing I do not have is a hot air soldering station. That's the only thing I don't have in my soldering equipment arsenal is a hot air station. And I'm up in the air about getting a hot air station. But it looks like I'm going to need to get a hot air station with the tweezer. You can get the tweezers soldering that plugs into the unit, because you can use either the hot air or a hand unit, an iron. But they make the tweezers that are made for the IC chips and the transistors and stuff. Oh yeah, Louis Rossman, I know him. Yeah, he's good. He's very good. Works on a lot of Apple. iMacs, iBooks, not a lot of iPads. I think he leaves that to iPad rehab. Miss Jessica, his friend Miss Jessica. She works on the phones and the iPad. I think he turns the iPads down and sends that to her. Oh yeah, I've been knowing Louis Rossman for, I think, since he's been on YouTube. He's good too, and he tells it like it is. He sure does. He tells it like it is on Apple. He doesn't like Apple. He just works on them. And he knows his shit on Apple, on computers. He knows his onions on that, believe me. He was on that big, he's in New York. He's in one of the burbs up there, Brooklyn or whatever. And they had Canadian news go down to his shop. And that's what gave him his big jump into his millions of subscribers. He didn't have but like 20 or 30,000 subs. And then when he was on TV, boom, he jumped to million subs. Million. Break it or fixing it, Cajun. We're just doing some cleanup, maintenance on it. We're gonna spray all the knobs and all the equalizer sliders. We're gonna spray all that stuff. We got the good expensive stuff. I got the deoxit he bought. He didn't know it was that. He didn't know what the price was. He just put it on his charge account. He just went to DNR and said, I need the best electronic tuner cleaner you got. And Brooke, I guess it was Brooke showed you that, huh? Or who was it?
Oh, that one.
Oh, a girl? Okay. So, anyway, he said, well, I'll take 2 cans. And he didn't know how much it was until he brought them over here. I said, damn, that's just about $20 a can. Sure enough, $22 a can. But he can always use that in his line of business. On them outboard motors, that spray helps out a lot. Yeah. Miss Maria Cervantes, how you doing, Shop? Haven't seen you in a while. How you been? Stick your tongue to the black and red wire, but make sure it's unplugged when you do it. It's like a 9-volt battery.
Uh-huh.
A lot of people stick their tongue on a 9-volt battery to see if it's got a charge on it. See if their battery is good or not. Uh-oh. Get me back in the picture here since I guess we're going to work on that tomorrow. Finish it off tomorrow. We got it all undone now. It'll probably take about 45 minutes to spray all the tuners and the knobs and everything. Spray all that down. You got a, yeah, I see you got a mic jack in your truck, don't you? 1/4 inch. I seen you had a mic jack. Yeah, you got a mic cord.
I think so.
Yeah, sure. With a 1/4 inch plug on it. You got one. So what we're going to do, we're going to spray the inside of that. We're going to do like that. We're going to pull them in and out. When we get it back together, we're going to spray these. Or either way, either way. I got a couple of mic cords I need to cut and put back together too. The ends are bad. They broken right there at the connection, so I don't know where they at. They were in the Jeep. I thought they were in the Jeep. I'm gonna have to ask Missy where they at. Had 2 of them because we had problems when we was playing music for the holiday weekend. We had 2 bad mic cords. Well, we found one was bad and we put it to the side. We didn't mix it up with the good ones. We took out another one because Matt had a bunch of cords. I don't know how old they are or how new they are. But I wish I had my Shure 58 mic I wish I had that when I was playing music. I wish I had that right now. That was a low impedance mic that plugged into these down here.
Mhm.
That was the best mic I ever had. You got a short 58, then you got a 59, short 59.
Yeah.
Then you got 2 or 3 different types of 58s, depending on how old they were. All right, Kenneth Goodson, take it easy, bud.
I knew some folks who will remain nameless.
Unhooked charged flyback transformer on tube TVs. Oh, come on. No doubt, huh? The flybacks ain't funny, no.
No.
Them flybacks are not funny. Man, them suckers are like 70,000 volts. Man. Yeah, them things ain't funny. I've been knowing about them since I was like before a teenager. And I didn't find out the hard way neither. No, my uncle was a TV man. I knew about him. He says, you don't play with these, boy. You don't play with these. My uncle's the one got me into electronics. When I was little, he owned a TV shop and a record shop. And, you know, he worked on anything. TVs, radios. He owned a radio and record shop. They sold TVs. They sold stereo, hi-fi stereo equipment and all that. They handled it. There was the Hitachi dealership in town. And Hitachi, I like Hitachi stereo equipment. I had 2 Hitachi turntables that were awesome. And they were bought brand new. When I bought them used, they were bought brand new from the person I bought them from my aunt and my uncle at the Abbeville Radio and Record Shop. The teacher didn't think it was funny. Well, I guess not. I knew someone who remained nameless that thought it was funny to let first year electronics students unhook. Oh, unnamed person. Okay. All right. Yeah, nameless. All right. Yeah, we know who that is now. It's got to be Zephiel. I was talking with somebody a while back in the coin community. I want to say it was a history man. I want to say it was history man. That said he bought a bunch of tubes from somebody, all brand new old stock, NOS tubes, like 2,000 of them, 2,000 tubes. I'm like, man, what you gonna do with all them tubes? He was like, hey, tube stuff is coming back, which I knew that already.
Yeah.
And you never know when the shit hits the fan, SHTF, you know, like my buddy's got a channel, SHTF. Y'all know SHTF. Anyway, I forget who it was, History Man or what, that bought all them tubes. He said, you never know when you're going to need tubes to make a radio, to listen in on something. And he was, I think it was History Man. And he's learning about electronics because he was talking about Louis Rossman too, and what's that guy up in Canada up there? Not Dr. Carlson, Mr. Carlson, the other one. He's up in Canada. He's a big guy. He works on a lot of camcorders and VCRs and TVs. I forget his name. Toshiba. Yeah, but Toshiba parts now. I like Toshiba parts. The electronic parts, like all your transistors and audio chips and stuff that go in here, because Toshiba's out of business. And I'm having hell trying to find NOS new old stock 7222 AP audio chips for certain radios. Those are getting up to be $9 and $10 per chip. I remember paying $3, $2 and $3 for chips for the same chip. Now they make the Chinese knockoffs, which I don't know how good they are because I hadn't used any. I mean, I've got some original Toshibas, but it's getting hard to find original Toshiba stuff now. Like the 2SC 2879s and amplifiers. The pills, the white pills. You can't find them anymore unless somebody's sitting on a bunch of NOS parts. That's the true Toshiba 2879 pills. Or see, that's the 100-watt pills. Or if you can get the 50-watt or the 75, 80-watt pills or the 90-watt pills, like the 2078 or 2079, then you got the 28 series. They're getting hard to find. So yeah. Yes, yeah. Software defined radio. Hey, John Francis, how you doing, my Louisiana bud? Yeah, I got a buddy of mine. He's in that software defined radio. He uses that. He used to be in packet radio years ago on his computer. He's a ham operator. Yeah, they do to a certain extent. To a certain extent, Chinese do their 2879 transistors. They not good. They not. The dyes in them, the dyes in those transistors, they're nothing like a Toshiba dye inside, and they burn out quick. I mean, they burn out fast. I mean, those 2879s, they 100-watt transistor for amplifiers, and you can throw wattage into them. You can throw it with a preamp. You can throw a bunch of watts in them with a preamp. The Chinese fakes, you cannot throw a bunch of wattage to them. Now, I do like the MOSFET, the new transistors. They rate it, you can buy them rated at 1,000 watts. It's the LD MOS. I forget the numbers on them. But you can take the antenna off of an amplifier. You can short the transistor on the outgoing end of the transistor. You can short it. You're not going to hurt that transistor. But if you put more than 2 watts into that transistor, you're going to fry it. And those transistors are like $200 a piece. You know, so for 1,000 watts, for $200, you can build an amplifier. It's going to cost you more than $200 to build it because you need a damn heavy-duty, pure copper heat sink and all the other parts to go with building the amp, all the filters and chokes and all that stuff, transformers, input transformers, output transformers. So you got to build all that yourself for those kind of amplifiers. But you can short out that transistor and on those LD MOSes, and you will not hurt them. But don't throw no more than 2 watts in them. It depends on which one you're dealing with, though. Some of them don't even like a watt, like a half a watt input. That's it. But those fake Chinese transistors, those dyes just don't hold up to the like a original Toshiba. 710 at the Gulf tonight. Yeah, we on the Gulf Coast. And in the Bay of Campeche, there's a storm brewing, heading straight up the Gulf of Mexico, up toward me and Johnny and Miss Missy. And National Hurricane Center got it. They tracking it. It's not a tropical storm yet, but they said give it a day or two. It's going to be there. And that's going to be what? Claudette? Claudette's going to be the name of the hurricane when they name it. Claudette. Claudette, please don't hit Louisiana. It ain't gonna be good. All that rain is not gonna be good for the watermelons this year. Too much rain on them already. They need to outgrow all that water they done got from all that rain we had a while back.
I thought the watermelons needed a lot of water.
Not that much. Not that much. I need to find someone who's good at laser disc players. There was a guy in North Carolina who was good at it, but I think he's dead. Laser disc players mean like, well, hell, a CD player, a DVD player is a laser disc player. Man, if I could think of that guy, NorCal, he's in Northern California, hence the name NorCal. NorCal 714, 715, something like that. Look his channel up. NorCal 714. You can mail him stuff. He works on a lot of VCR DVD players. A lot. He knows his onions. He knows his shit. He does. Now, I don't know what kind of laser thing you're talking about. I have no idea.
He's talking about the laser disc players that use them 33 RPM size discs.
Yeah, those big discs like that. Not quite the size of a LP album. I know what you're talking about there.
Yeah, that was the first one that came out.
Those huge discs, about 5 times. Yeah, that's the same thing. Yeah, NorCal. But hell, Raphael, if you're familiar with a DVD player, you ought to be able to fix that yourself. Oh, 710. That's right. You did say you was coming down to the Gulf of Mexico, Gulf Coast. All right. You gonna be in Foley tonight? I know where Foley is. Foley's over to the east of Mobile by Daphne and all that. I know where that's at. I had to go to Foley one time and get a steering column for my truck, but they didn't have it. They sold it to somebody. Hey, Miss Ida, how you doing? Yep, you up a little late, Miss Ida. How you doing tonight, Miss Ida? We was working on Johnny Best's amplifier mixing board for the band. I got the camera off of it. We got it all apart. We showed all of that. We filmed all of that live, and we're gonna continue it tomorrow. Ready for bed, LOL. All right, I'll be up one of these mornings early by some chance, and I'll go join y'all for coffee on the Miss Ida morning chat. It's a amplifier mixing board. If you rewind the video, the live stream a little bit, so what are you working on? It's an amplifier mixing board for a band, a live band, you know, music. It's got about 75 knobs on it, bunch of slide controls, all that. We're just cleaning the controls out. Oh, Lee. Yeah, I heard you just got a new keyboard. Playing around with the tickling the ivories, huh? Might have to come down and play with Johnny's band one day. They play old country, old classic rock, swamp pop, Cajun music. They got a gig at Lakeview Park Friday. That's why we're getting this stuff ready for Friday. I love it. Yeah, it's a new toy. I have a Yamaha Elite CLD 99. So I don't want to screw it up learning, but I do research and stuff. Rather leave it in the old school folks and know what they're doing. I don't know. I mean, I'm old school myself, you know, and I do know a lot about the newer electronics, but I'm going to copy and paste that. Yamaha Elite. And when you say Yamaha like that, that 99, that reminds me of a mixing board or some kind of amplifier mixer.
Uh-oh, what did you do? Oh,
It's an amplifier. Oh, it's a laser disc. Okay. That's that laser disc you was talking about. Pioneer. Oh, I like Pioneer. That's good equipment. Pioneer make good car audio and home audio. Alpine did too, though. Alpine was the snitch for car audio back then. Alpine was a snitch.
you're right.
And wasn't it the Lincoln and the Cadillacs had Alpine systems in them?
Yeah.
And the Dodge Magnum cars, they all came with Alpine systems.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I think it was Alpine. Alpine made great amplifiers. I mean, awesome amplifiers.
Yeah.
Core audio. I worked on a couple of those way back then. Yeah, ZFIL, if you're familiar with DVD players, you can get the schematics online for that. The service manual, you can get the service manual online. And let me see. I got Yamaha Elite. Let me see what showed up. CLD. Pioneer Elite. Okay. Yeah, it showed up as Pioneer. It did. But what was I saying? Oh yeah. If you worked on any kind of DVD player and VCRs, that shouldn't be a problem because you can get the service manual online or watch NorCal or 12-volt vids. That's that other guy's name in Canada. 12-volt vids. VIDS. And he's got a bunch of step-by-step videos on those types of units. And you'll see exactly what to do and what not to do. Like, don't unplug this one cable, ribbon cable. Do not unplug this ribbon cable. And that goes for all DVD players. Because if you got any static electricity in your body and you unplug that, you're going to arc off and you're going to burn the laser out. That goes for any DVD player. I'm in the South, so I don't have to worry too much about that. But I'm still not going to unplug that one ribbon cable on a DVD player. No. But you have to take the tops off, you know, to get to the laser itself to clean it. But you just set it aside. You just pick it up, lay it over like that, leave the ribbon cable attached. What type of receivers, Miss Ida? I wasn't able to find the service manual. What about TanyaElectronics.com? Usually when I look up a service manual, it comes up Tanya Electronics, TanyaManuals.com. Oh, I have several Pioneers, whatever it is. Yeah, I think you was telling me about that, Miss Ida. You had those receivers. I don't know if he was asking. I think he had asked me if I wanted that or not. You had one or two that you wanted. You was going to send me or something like that. And I said, just hold on to them. Because that's a lot of shipping right there. Emerson made a decent receiver. Emerson did a lot of all-in-one stuff. You know, the radio and all, it was all a stacked thing. They were stacked. They had the cassette players and all, and the little equalizer and all that. That was all stacked together in one unit. Usually those just need cleaning, FIL. They need service. And I've never worked on one of those Laserdiscs before. But the DVDs are not hard, so I mean they simple as pie. And the VCR players, I've got 2 or 3 VCR players, and I've cleaned all of them. I swear, a couple of years ago I couldn't find Jack. Well, I mean, I don't know if it changed. Yeah, I just did a search and found a service manual. You'll see like Tanya Electronic, Kate Tanya or something like that, electronics manual, and they give you free downloads. You can only download so many in a day. I think you allowed like 3 a day or something like that. There you go, FIL. Well, I figured up, you know, that I'm glad you looked again. Yeah, and they'll tell you what not to unplug too. But I would look under NorCal 715 or something like that, and 12-volt vids. That's the guy's channel name. He's up in Canada. He's probably got a video on one of them. He's got hundreds and hundreds of videos on different stuff. Good night, Miss Ida. I have a cassette player that holds 5 tapes that need repair. 5 tapes? Wow. I know I've got a 6, it's either a 5 or 6 CD changer in my Jeep, but that came from the factory like that. And that's a Bose. I think it's a Bose or Alpine. I want to say it's a Bose CD changer. But Bose is awesome. Bose is good. I think I've got Bose speakers in there. Yeah, Mixmaster. Mixmaster, yeah. It probably just needs cleaning, Miss Ida. I don't think he wanted any, Missy.
Oh, I told you, he said, yeah.
That,
That's good. I'll eat it.
he'll eat it now. Okay. Well, guys and gals, I think I'm going to get off of here. Johnny's eating. I'm going to get something to eat in a little bit. And I don't know. Me and Johnny might go live tomorrow afternoon with this. We might. We'll get these ribbon cables and stuff unhooked from it, and that way we can move it right here, you know, move it this way and that way, because you got to move these things in different directions to get that tuna cleaner in there. So, all right, everybody. As always, love, peace, crackling grease. Appreciate everybody stopping by, and we'll catch y'all on the next live stream or in the next video. Blue top.